Hi friends, good morning to everyone and welcome back to the Programmer Guide YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss about the Base64 Encode Decode in Java 8. So before going to dig into the concept, right, I wanted to tell one thing: why we need to encode the data, why we need to decode the data. Because right, whenever you are sending the data over the network, if you are not encoded, right, so the data is going to be theft are easily understanding by the hackers. So to avoid such kind of situations, so Java has been introduced the Base64. Before Base64, right, we are depending on the third-party tools like Apache utility libraries, okay, and other libraries. But Java 8 has been decided to introduce the Base64 encode and decode features. See, Base64 is an encoding scheme that converts binary data into text format so that encoded textual data can be easily transported over the network and uncorrupted and without any data loss. Okay, so in Java 8 we use mainly three types of encoding and decoding capabilities as standard. All of these classes are related to java.util.base64 package. One is the basic encoding decoding or simple type encoding, and second one is the URL encoding decoding, and the third one is the MIME encoding decoding. Now we will see basic encoding and decoding. The basic encoding decoding is going to use the base64 alphabet specified in Java, RFC 4648 and RFC 2045 for encoding standards. These are the standards for the document creations actually. Okay, for encoding and decoding operations, the encoder does not add any line separator character. The decoder rejects that contains the character outside of the base64 alphabet. It has two static methods. One is the public static base64 decoder get decoder, and second one is base encoder. See what it do is, decoder is going to decode the data using the basic type, and encoder is going to do the encoding the data by using the base64 encoder of get encoder method. Okay, we will see the example for this. See the base64 encode and decode. See, this is the string I have taken. Since passwords are very secret, right, so I have taken the sample password, my sample pass 143, and encoding data into the base64 format. String base64 format equals to base64.get encoder. See, this method is going to be convert. Okay, and we need to we are converting to encoder string, right? So get encoder dot encoding string sample password, whatever this string is, right, get bytes. So each data is going to be one single byte, each character. Okay, now we are printing the basic encoded data format. Okay, let's see now. Let me execute this program. See, whatever the sample my password is there, right, that has been converted into the encoded string. Okay, now I want to decode the string, because right, database, whenever we are authenticating, right, for login, so you are always using the encoder string, sorry, decoder string, but it need to match the encoded string. So that is the reason encode decode both are required. I'm taking the 1 byte array base64 dot get decoder dot decode. Decode is the method and it returns the byte array. So actual password I have taken and converted into the string, because right, this byte array need to be converted to the string. So finally we are going to display the whatever the input data we have given, and it has been decoded correctly or not. I hope you have been understand this program, how basic encoding and decoding is going to be working. Okay, and the second one is URL encoding and decoding. See, whenever you want to send some redirecting URLs, right, like a banking application or a very secret payments, or okay, like Flipkart, we are using the payments, right? That time bank has been exposed to the endpoint URI to consume the data, okay, and we need to submit the data. So bank is using the Flipkart or Amazon information, right? So such kind of URLs need to be secured. So that is the reason it is having the URL encoder or decoder. So here we are having the get URL decoder is the one of the method, and get URL encoder is the another method. Okay, by using this we are going to use that. Okay, I hope whenever you are using the Spring microservices or RESTful web services, right, you might have need to execute your service to the other party. So that is the main focus. It has been introduced the URL encoding and decoding. Let's see the example, you will understand. See, this is the URL, right? As I discussed, whenever you want to expose this, you need to give as a encoded format. Okay, see, I have taken the simple, right, since we don't have any exposures to expose, I mean endpoints to expose. So I have taken the google.com and I'm converting into that encoder. Let's see the encoded string. See, google.com is converted into the encoded URL. See, encoded URL. So base decoder is equals to base64 get URL decoder. Okay, so this is the how you should use the encoding and decoding. Okay, now decoded URL has been displayed like http://google.com as given input. So, to secure over the network, right, we are giving the encoding and decoding. Now we will see the another type, MIME type. Okay, MIME encoder and decoder. See, as of now we have seen this some simple text and URLs, right? MIME is required whenever you want to convert such complete data more than 76 characters. MIME encoder and decoder. See, the main use of the MIME encoder and decoder, right? Large amount of data, if you want to encode, right, then you can use the MIME encoder. If it uses the base 64 alphabet as specified the RFC 2045 for encoding and decode operations, right, the encoded output must be represented in lines not more than 76 characters, because right, in one line you should be having the 76 characters each, and uses a carriage written \r followed by immediately by line separator. Okay, no line separator is added to end up the encoded output. All line separators are other characters not found in base 64 alphabet table are ignored in decoding operation. Okay, see, whenever you want to use the line separator, right, so before 76 character itself you should use the line separator, otherwise it is going to be ignored. It is having the few methods: get MIME encoder. See, sometimes, right, we need to give this specific length of the string and line separator. That at that time you can use the get MIME encoder int length byte array line separator. Okay, and the third one is the get decoder. So these are the methods we are going to use while MIME encoder and decoder. Let's see the example. See, here I have taken the one MIME encoder base64.get MIME encoder string message equals to hello, you have been cleared the Java 8 certification, try for other certifications. Okay, before itself I have used the line separator. See, this should be at last. String estr is equals to encoder dot encode string encode to string. See, this is the normal string, right, we are encoding. Okay, so I mean, first application we have used this creation here itself, but here we have created object and referring that object dot encode to string message dot get bytes. So after that, right, all the data is going to be encoded. We will see it by executing this program. See here, right, whatever the given input, it has been encoded, and also it has considered the line separator. See, when it is decoding, right, so decoding after try for, we are having the line separator plus n, so that is also worked. So this is how you are going to use the Base64 encoding and decoding features. I hope you have been enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe for my channel for more videos.